Hello everyone. It's been a bit frustrating finding populated tracks on Rivals or Time Trial in Grid Legends, and I'm pretty sure it's because they've kind of hidden it in Race Creator. So this is Race Creator. You can create up to 4 races, and the Rivals mode, as I'm calling it because that's what everything else calls it in Grid Legends, is called Time Trial. Here it is. There's lots of different disciplines, but the one you want, if you want to do Rivals, is Time Trial. I want a popular location. So it made sense to me to say, all right, the first set of tracks, the first country, so that's Barcelona, and the first track. And it turns out, if we flip over to RaceNet, that Memorial Run, which is the one we just chose, is reasonably well populated. There's 47 people who've had a go. I'm not one of them, as you can see, but that's about to change. The class here is GT Class 2, which I'd heard was quite well populated. Now I've found this track, let's just set this up for GT Class 2. I think my Viper is upgraded. Yes, it is. But so many people play Grid Legends, and yet so few seem to have discovered Rivals, or maybe nobody's interested in doing it. Let's go. Not got a lot of view in this car. I've not driven GT too much, so I'm going to find out how easy or difficult it is in this race. Also, I've not driven this race much. I've never done it in Rivals oh no, I have done it in Rivals, or in Time Attack, in the Mini, but that's all. The fastest is 1 minute something, I can't remember what, 30 or 50. The slowest is about 6 minutes, but that can't have been a serious attempt. That was probably someone learning the track. It's a while since I've raced it, and as I say, I've not raced it much, just that one time with the Mini. I have a feeling I'm losing a lot of time here, just not going flat out on corners where I ought to be able to. I'm really trying to get something going here. People don't seem to know how to do Rivals. That's my guess anyway. And so, yeah, I'm hoping that this video, others like it, might inspire people to have a go. I find it a really fun ride. I'm 144, so I'm guessing the leader is somewhere around about 120 something. Because I'm certain I'm not going to be doing particularly well, not having driven this class much, not having driven this track much. And not being that fast a driver, really. Which is something I am working on. But I've built up years of bad habits which are hard to break. The thing I like about these built-up tracks, it's impossible to go off track, and so that thing where you go off track and you dirty this in the next lap just can't happen. Yes, you can mess up a single lap, maybe by crashing into a barrier or something like that, but you can't dirty the next lap doing that. It is one thing I think Forza does better, Although hitting a wall in Forza will spoil your current lap, it won't spoil the next lap unless it's within, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds of the start of the next lap. Oops, didn't brake early enough there. So 1:39, okay, that's decent. And this is my last lap. I said I'd only do 3. Just want to get on the board, really. Now this Viper is fully upgraded, but the way to fully upgrade a car, assuming you've got the money, which isn't hard to earn, and there are various ways of accelerating that process, is just to drive it. If you do 35 miles in it, you will then be able to fully upgrade it, and that's true of any car. So, but you do want a fully upgraded car if you're going to do time trials. Or time attack, is it? I can't remember. It's one of the two. One of them is like rivals like this, and the other has other cars at the same time, which does slow you down. Okay, coming up to the finish, and we'll jump out. The one thing you do have to do is come completely out like this, and then your time should appear on RaceNet. Oh, there I am, position 19. Okay, so 1:39. The leader is on 1:28, so I'm 10 seconds behind the leader. But I'm not too displeased with that, bearing in mind that I've not really had a lot of practice on this track, and the other thing to say is that it looks as though the Ferrari 488 GTE is the one to use. I want more people to do this. Yeah, that's the point of this video, really, is to try and get more people doing rivals. So yeah, the way to do it is to get into Race Creator. There it is. Set the discipline to time trial down there. Whatever class you like, whatever vehicles you like, whatever track you like, whatever route you like. You want to do it in dry conditions. Very few people have done this in the wet. Let's just flip over there and have a look. So if we switch to wet, and this is a popular track and class, as you can see, there's only 5 people tried it in the wet. So do it in dry, and then in advanced, most of this doesn't matter. You do want vehicle upgrades and mechanical upgrades on. You want visual only for damage. You don't want to be losing wheels and things. Thermal damage off, obviously. AI difficult doesn't matter. You can't change the start type. It's going to be a rolling start, whatever you do. And then looking at the bottom on Xbox, it's Y to create the event. Choose your car, and off you go. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.